another 2K Sports presentation. None of that no-fun league stuff in this game. Coming to you from Extensive Enterprise Stadium. For the home team, we've got the Cobras. They'll be matching up against the Assassins. I'm Dan Stevens, and with me as always, Peter O'Keefe. Let's take a moment to review the lineups for today's game. Peter?
Steve Young and Bobby Mitchell lead the way for the Assassins. They form a devastating backfield, a real 1-2 punch, and look at the rest of those names. What a collection of stars. On the other side, we see just as much talent, maybe even more. Bart Starr and Andre Reed lead the way for the Cobras. Well, we're sure to see some huge passing plays with these two involved, and with an all-pro list of players backing them up, it's going to be a scorcher.
Bart, good to see you.
Gentlemen, please make your call.
Give us heads.
Heads it is.
We'll kick.
The Assassins have won the toss and select to kick.
Medina kicks off, and the game is underway. Reed catches it back at the 10. Tackled at the 35.
Andre Reed received that nice kick and a nice little run back after the catch. Good job.
The Cobras will start the drive at their 35-yard line. McElhaney gains 5 on the play, and that will bring up second down. Gets the call on second down and rambles for about 5.
Jack Tatum made the save, dropping the ball carrier before he could get to the markers.
They don't allow them to convert, but they did allow them to get very close.
Third and short. Let's see if they can come up with another big stand.
Third down and less than a yard. Means takes it off the toss and converts the third down. Takes this one way out left and picks up a couple.
Don't worry, Star. That could be fixed.
McElhaney gets the toss and runs into traffic. Dragged down at the 47. Third down and 4 wideouts in the game. The 34.
Let's keep doing what we're doing.
Metzelars makes the catch on the right sideline, and that will be a gain of 3 yards.
Bart Starr threw a perfect pass back there. You know, I had a better shot at it than the defense did, and hey, I'm up here in the booth.
Not much there. It'll be second down.
Got to take what you can get, Dan, but they were, hoping for more.
Means gets past the line and chews up about 4 on the play. Third down with a split backfield. Convert on third down.
Well, they can run, but they also have a go-to receiver in there. Let's watch.
McElhaney gets the call on first down and heads left.
A solid run here, Dan. You want a running back who can make those short, critical yards when it matters.
Peter, that will put a touchdown in his stat column.
And that's always nice to have, Dan. And so far, he's got 25 yards and 1 touchdown.
Here's the extra point, and it's good. Davidson boots it away. Mitchell fields the kickoff at the 9. Hammered down at the 32. The Assassins will start this drive at their 32-yard line. Muncie pushes this one way out right and will gain close to 6.
Chuck Muncie played smart and used his blockers to perfection on that last play.
They move the ball, and it will be 2nd down. Muncie takes it off the toss and gets past the line. Tackled at the 43. 1st down. 1st down, 3 wideouts in the game. Ferry tips it away on the coverage. Incomplete.
Keon Theory knocked that pass down, and he made sure the only one to touch the football was him.
Muncie goes right up the middle and heads upfield. Hammered down at the 49.
Chuck Muncie stayed with his blockers on that last one, and it paid off big time. You know, Dan, it's always good to have a wingman or two.
A great job to move the ball and get themselves into a 3rd and short situation. This is a critical play for this drive.
Yeah, now, Dan, they can just fall forward and make the play.
Sounds easy, Peter, but we'll see if they can pull it off. Coates catches the heater left sideline, and they convert on 3rd down. 1st down, 10 yards to go. Bethia sacks him back at the 45.
Elvin Bethia gets a sack in the backfield. The quarterback had nowhere to go on this one. Let's watch. Yep, the D shut the offense down on that play. They couldn't do anything.
The defensive design worked flawlessly, and the refs will spot the ball well behind the original line of scrimmage.
What a way to derail a series from the onset.
2nd and long ahead. Lely makes the nice catch and is at the 40, and he's stopped right there. Bethia gets the sack at the 43. That will bring up 4th down.
Elvin Bethia forced the offense back a few yards with a terrific sack in the backfield.
Peter, he's really gotten after the quarterback in this game.
Oh, you can say that again.
So far, he's got 2 tackles and 2 sacks.
Let the punt bounce for a touchback.
Jason Mazza
Saw his kick go squirrely on him for a touchback. Tough luck.
The Cobras had great success on the ground last time out, and we'll see if that continues. This drive will start at their own 20-yard line. McElhenney barges off right guard and moves forward for 7.
Hugh McElhenney
Played smart and used his blockers to perfection on that last play.
They move the ball, and it will be 2nd down. McElhenney will get stopped at the line, and that brings up 3rd down.
This is a big one, boys. We need to stop. Hype it up.
3rd down with the tight end right.
Let's go, D. That's what we stand for.
McElhenney carries it for a 3rd time in a row and can't convert the 3rd down. That will bring up 4th down.
Ainsley Compton made the save, dropping the ball carrier before he could get to the markers.
That's his 3rd tackle of the game. Huber lines up the punt after the 3 and out. Mitchell fields it at the 33. Brought down at the 35.
Bobby Mitchell
Got swarmed by the kicking team before he got very far. That nice punt pretty much goes unanswered.
The Assassins had their last drive stall at the tail end. We'll see if they can keep momentum throughout this one, which starts at their 35-yard line. Young makes the pass, and the reception's made at the 40, runs out at the 42. 2nd down from the I. Muncie gets the toss and he gets past the line. Tackled at the 47. It will be 1st down. Muncy gets the call again and chews up about 4 on the play. Muncy makes the catch out to the left and loses yards on that one.
Elvin Bethea would not be denied and dropped him for a huge loss. Big play.
They don't let that play get back to the line of scrimmage, and that will bring up 3rd down. 3rd down, 3 wideouts in the game. Bethea sacks him back at the 46. It'll be 4th down. Mazza lines up for the punt. Mazza gets the snap and punts it away. Reed fields the punt at the 16. Brought down at the 23.
Andre Reed
Got swarmed by the kicking team before he got very far. That nice punt pretty much goes unanswered.
The Cobras stalled early last drive. We'll have to see what happens here. We'll start at their own 23-yard line. Starr takes the pass and it's complete at the 44, and he's stopped right there. 1st down. McElhen takes it off the toss and takes it upfield. Stopped at the 49.
The entire offense clicked on that play, Dan. Big yards from the runner because he knew where he was going at all times.
He gets the call again, and they're running early and often on this one. This is a great start.
Well, when you set up the running game like this, you can really take over.
Norton Jr. takes the hit in the backfield at the 48. Reed brings down the lob left side, and they get the first on 3rd and long. Turner gets the sack way back at the 31. McElhen hauls it in right side and picks up maybe a yard. Starr zips it to the left sideline, and he connects at the 18, and he's stopped right there. Tatum with the tackle. It'll be 4th down. 4th down, and the field goal unit is on the field. Davidson kicks it from 34 yards, puts it through, it's good.
Billy Davidson
Has little trouble pooching this one through. Let's see it again.
Yep, he knows that you aren't allowed to miss many of those in this league.
For the first time today, they leave the red zone with only a field goal to show for it.
You know, overall, Dan, the defense has to be happy with how that one played out.
Mitchell fields it way back at the 9. Dragged down at the 31.
Bobby Mitchell
Received that nice kick and a nice little run back after the catch. Good job.
The Assassins must feel like they need to score this time out. This drive will start at their 31-yard line. Strong didn't haul that one in, and it falls incomplete. There's a penalty marker on the play. Let's listen into the call.
Pass interference.
Kenyon pass. Manhandled that receiver back there like a puppy playing with a chew toy, Dan. And he rightly got slapped with defensive pass interference.
1st down, tight end to the left. Mitchell mishandles this one and drops it. Incomplete.
Bobby Mitchell did everything he could to create an opening for the quarterback to throw into. Looked like that one could have been completed.
That would have been a big play and a big first down, Peter. They just don't sync up.
Good call. Maybe next time it'll work.
That's what we stand for. Wing back.
Young throws a hitter, is stopped at the 38. First down. Muncy gains 3 yards, and that will bring up second down. Ferry tackles him for a short loss.
Keon Ferry read that play perfectly and makes the tackle behind the line, pushing them back a few yards in the process. Great effort.
That's his 3rd tackle of the game. It's intercepted. Brought down at the 33.
Roger Worley bags the ball after his teammate tips it his way. That's great coordinated D. Nice pick. I'm not saying they practiced that in preseason, but I did see some volleyball nets around training camp.
Boy, that was a heads-up play to come away with his first interception of the game.
Yeah, you gotta love D like that.
Starr rifles it out left side, and it's caught at the 35, stopped at the 37. The ball's loose. The visiting team has it.
The defense recognizes that it was anybody's ball at this point, and they're able to get possession when the music stops. That's heads-up football.
Peter, their coach Richmond is not happy with that call, and he's going to challenge it.
Whether it was a backward pass.
And we've got to look at the pass itself and see whether the ball is moving forward or backwards. That will tell us what happens to the call. Oh, if you ask me, that's moving forward and an incomplete pass. I think they'll overrule this one.
After review, the play has been ruled a forward pass and therefore incomplete. The Cobras will not be charged with a timeout. 3rd down.
This is big for us. We gotta keep this thing close.
Hudson makes the catch on the right sideline, and they get the first on 3rd and long.
Mike Starr is just flat out awesome on this play. He sees his receiver across the field and just rockets it over there like a torpedo. There it is. It was such an accurate pass. That receiver didn't have to do anything but hold out his hands.
What a pass, and he is generating some great numbers.
Oh, absolutely, Dan. So far, he's got 111 yards and no interceptions.
McElhenry picks up about 2, and that will bring up second down. McElhenry goes out of bounds way back at the 49.
Hugh McElhenny lost some yardage for his team by taking the ball out of bounds early. Not the best decision there.
Starr throws this one over the middle, and this one is incomplete.
Torrey Bailey did a beautiful job on that last play covering the post route. That pass never had a chance. Incomplete.
It was 3rd and very long, and it didn't look too hard for the defense to stop that play right in its tracks.
You know, Dan, that's what pressure on 1st and 2nd down will get you. You push them into a hole, and then it's hard to climb out.
4th down ahead, tackled at the 15. The Assassins were intercepted last time out. We'll see what happens here. We'll start at their own 15-yard line. Young fires this one over the middle, and the ball's caught at the 29. Chased down at the 33. Bethia gets the sack way back at the 28.
Elvin Bethia got a nice sack in the backfield that sent this offense backpedaling. Spin class? That's funny, as if I still work out.
He gets yet another sack, and that will put him at an incredible 4 on the day. Muncy takes the handoff and has a hole. Finally stopped the 2. It'll be first and goal.
Dan, watch for the quarterback tight end connection right here.
Young got hit as he threw that one, and that will be an incomplete pass.
Steve Young had his clock cleaned on that one. Managed to get rid of the ball, but it fell incomplete.
Potential for a quick first down, but no, they cannot hook up the pass.
You can take a shot in that situation, and it's really not going to hurt you. It's a good call.
That'll bring up second down. Hunts him down back at the 5.
We need to get across the line. No more messing around.
Matt. Third down, goal to go.
Down. 6. This ain't a good day to run the ball. Rip!
Munson gets the ball on third down, and the ball's loose. Hauls him down in the backfield, and that moves them farther away from the goal line. That will bring up fourth and goal. Fourth down, and the field goal unit is on the field. Medina from 26 yards out, and it's good.
Mark Medina puts in an easy short one. A clean kick, no worries.
Medina kicks it away. Reed fields the kickoff at the 9. Tackled hard at the 28. The Cobras bring their offense on the field and will start this drive at their own 28-yard line. Turner tackles in for a short loss.
Craig Turner targeted the ball carrier early and didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
They put a stop to this play behind the line of scrimmage. Pretty good call by the defensive coordinator.
Agreed, Dan. They had it all locked up there.
That will bring up second down. McElhill makes it for his 14th carry and searches for a hole. Stopped at the 33. Throws a bullet, and it's tipped. Incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Jack Tatum couldn't have read that play any better if it was tattooed on the inside of his helmet.
It seemed like the defense read that one from the beginning, and they forced the incompletion with relative ease.
Beautiful call by the D coordinator.
It'll be fourth down. Huber lines up for the punt. Huber takes the snap and punts it away. Dragged down at the 34.
Bobby Mitchell got swarmed by the kicking team before he got very far. That nice punt pretty much goes unanswered.
The Assassins comes out and has an opportunity to tie it before the break. They'll start at their 34-yard line.
Chuck Munson had nobody on him, and when the quarterback saw that, he quickly shot him the ball.
Time and time again, he makes a fantastic option of himself coming out of the backfield.
Well, there are some runners that just have a knack for the passing game, and this guy's got it.
Post grabs the bullet and gets past the markers for a first down.
Steve Young makes a terrific completion in double coverage here. Wow, now that is one confident QB.
He's been on point with the short pass so far, Dan. That pattern's worked so well, we're probably going to see it over and over again.
Well, why not, Peter? His receivers are open and making grabs, and nobody has really stopped him from doing it. First down with a split backfield. Young throws a bullet to the flat, and it's caught at the 49. Finally popped out of bounds at the 40. First down.
Let's go.
Jackson, and the clock continues to run.
Oh, you better get rid of that thing quicker next time. We're shutting you down, baby. You can't move the ball.
The Assassins take their first time out. I want to go back and talk about that last tackle in the backfield. That was a great stop.
Well, Dan, my friend, Elvin Bethea isn't one of those defensive ends that's going to just play the pass downs or just the run downs. He's going to play every down and he'll be extremely effective no matter the situation.
Worley tips it away on the coverage, incomplete. That will bring up fourth down.
Roger Worley came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
Peter, the defense stood tall and forced the incompletion, but I don't understand that call. They wouldn't have gotten much at all even if it was complete.
Fourth down either way, and in my opinion, too, a bad call.
Young zips it to the left sideline, and the reception's made at the 36. Tackled, and he's short. They will turn the ball over at the 32. The Cobras have had some trouble moving the ball recently. We'll see what they do on this drive that starts at their 32-yard line. McElhenny chews up 9 yards, and that brings up second down. Starr airs this up. The Cobras take their first time out.
Bart Starr goes right past the coverage and into his receiver's hands. Nice throw.
That's his fourth deep connection of the day, and at some point the defense has to react.
Well, it's like the secondary's been sleepwalking through this.
Set. You mine. Single back.
McQuarters makes a play on this one and forces the incompletion.
Rodney McQuarters came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
That had potential for some yards, Peter, but the defense was on top of it and shut it down.
Good denial there.
Second down coming up. Second down, 10 yards. The Cobras will take a timeout. That's their second.
Come on, fellas. Let's keep them out of the end zone.
Brookshire hit the guy well after the whistle blew on that last play, Dan. That's unnecessary roughness, and his coach better come down hard on him.
Five on the play clock. Here's the extra point, and it's good. Davidson kicks it off. Mitchell catches it back at the 9. Brought down at the 30.
Bobby Mitchell got a very respectable return off that nice kickoff there, Dan.
The Assassins were stopped on fourth down last time out. We'll see what happens as they start this drive at their own 30-yard line. Munson has his number called on first down and runs into traffic. Second down, and the clock is now at 29. Third down, 2 wideouts on the field. Munson carries it for a third time in a row and heads out right. Tackled at the 36. Cross was in on the tackle. Fourth down coming up. And that'll do it for the first half of this one. The Cobras enjoying the lead, 17-3.
Okay, Dan, let's get this halftime show started. What do you have for us?
I'll look at our first half numbers now, and the stat that leaps out at you, third down conversion. The Cobras are winning because of it. Let's see if they can keep up their dominance in the second half. Let's get started in this one early in the first quarter. McElhenny got the carry here, and he was able to break through. A 4-yard touchdown for the home team. The Cobras get the first points of the game and go up by 7. Now early in the second quarter, the ball at their own 47-yard line. Starr went up top on the third down play, and he was able to find his man. That set up a 35-yard field goal. Later on in the second quarter, the Assassins losing by 10. Worley is reading the quarterback's eyes all the way, and he's able to get his hands on this one and picks it off. The Cobras have it off an interception. Hudson found a soft spot in the defense, and it worked to his advantage. Unfortunately, they could not capitalize on the play. The Cobras leading 10-0. Muncie is going to get the carry here as they grind it out on the ground, and he makes the most of this one. That set up a short 25-yard field goal. The Assassins climb back into the game, now down by 7. The Cobras, late in the second quarter, Starr connected with his man on this one. A 28-yard play that set up a home team touchdown. And that will do it. The Cobras are up big at the half, 17-3.
All right, Dan, nice work.
The Assassins get the ball first this half, and they could use a score right out of the gates to get back into this one. They currently trail 17-3. Let's go down to the field. Davidson boots the second half kickoff away. Mitchell fields the second half kickoff at the 10. Stopped at the 29.
Bobby Mitchell tried to run it out, but the defense preferred that he stayed put, and they made their case pretty forcefully there.
The Assassins, they have taken the field, and they've been having a tough time passing the ball. They have another opportunity here as we start at their own 29-yard line. Young fires this one over the middle, and it's complete at the 41, and he's stopped right there. That will bring up first down. Coach grabs the fastball over the middle, and he picks up 9.
Ben Coates nabbed the football away from 3 defenders in his area. That's got to feel good.
These guys make very great targets. Not to mention, it takes a whole defense to bring them down.
Well, let me tell you something, Dan. When that ball starts roaming around in that china shop, things get broken pretty fast.
Muncie loses about 3, and that brings up third down. Grabs the rope right side, and they convert on third down.
David Terry had 2 guys on him on that play, but still managed to make the catch.
Well, you know, this is just not working. He made a good play on the ball, but for what?
This team is always throwing short. Problem is, they're not picking up any significant yardage after the catch.
Exactly. Fitzgerald drills him for a loss at the 48.
Defense recognizes that it was anybody's ball at this point, and they're able to get possession when the music stops. That's heads-up football.
They score again, and they are starting to pull away here.
Yes, they are, Dan. They've got a nice...
The Assassins are challenging whether it was a backward pass.
Dan, we've got to look at the pass itself and see whether the ball is moving forward or backwards. That will tell us what happens to the call. Oh, if you ask me, that's moving forward and an incomplete pass. I think they'll overrule this one.
After review, the play has been ruled a forward pass and therefore incomplete. The Assassins will not be charged with a timeout. Third down.
Terry catches this one, and they get the first on 3rd and long.
David Terry shakes his opponent at the line and beats him on a quick pattern.
They just couldn't cover him man up, plain and simple.
Yeah, great catch and execution.
They've really been working that right side. He keeps popping open, and they keep throwing it to him.
Well, Dan, the defense has to give up something, but this guy may force them to change strategies sooner than later.
Bethia makes the sack at the 32. Mitchell pulls it in right side. That's a gain of 7 on the play.
Steve Young
threaded the ball back there to his man, right past all that traffic. Good job. Again, he uses the middle of the field to advance the football. And Dan, why not?
Well, they found some seams, some crease right in the middle. Well, they feel they can take advantage of it at any time. Young throws a heater, and he connects at the 20. Eventually pushed out of bounds at the 6. It'll be 1st and goal.
Here we go. Sick.
Muncie picks up about 2, and that will bring up 2nd down.
Dig in, fellas. Protect our end zone. Nobody crosses.
Run, pass, or even a quarterback sneak. All options here.
Muncie gets the call on 2nd down, and he searches for a hole. Newton chases him down and makes the tackle just behind the line.
You're not going nowhere.
Mitchell makes the catch. Touchdown!
Bobby Mitchell just couldn't have been expecting this. 3 defenders on his tail.
There had to be someone else open.
Risky, but the throw paid off.
This is a take-no-prisoners kind of guy when he is in the red zone.
Oh, after piling up some good yardage on the day, he makes a big play here for a score.
Now the point after, and it's good. Medina kicks it off. Reed fields the kickoff at the 10. Chase down at the 46.
Andre Reed is put back a little by the length of this kick. But, brother, he more than makes up for it with a huge run. You can't coach that.
The Cobras got into the end zone last time they had it, and they're looking to do it again. They'll start at their 46-yard line. Starr throws a bullet to the flat, and he's on target for a gain of 5.
Hugh McElhenney made the grab as the coverage seemed like they were in another world. Whose man is he?
They move the ball, and it will be 2nd down. McElhenney takes his 16th carry of the game and picks up a couple.
Hugh McElhenney didn't get very far on that last play, and he even had the help of some blocking. I guess the defense had their number.
Not a lot of room on that play. It will be 3rd down. 3rd down, 2 tight ends to the right. Means picks up about 2, and that brings up 4th down.
Craig Turner brought down the ball carrier before the markers. There was some gain there, but not enough for the first.
That's his 3rd tackle of the game. This one falls incomplete, and they will turn the ball over on downs. Flag down on the play. Let's get the call.
Neutral zone infraction. Number 5.
Craig Turner was lined up on the ball, and the ref called him on it. That's a neutral zone infraction.
McElhenney goes out of bounds for a loss at the 42.
Hugh McElhenney ran out of bounds before he got back to the line of scrimmage, Dan. Maybe he thought he was playing on one of those wider metric system fields.
They could not get this one across the line, Peter. Not the best execution there in my book.
True, but a bit of a loss on first isn't going to kill you.
That'll bring up 2nd down. They couldn't connect on this one. Incomplete.
Bart Starr
Threw an incomplete pass there. You know, maybe that's lucky since there were 2 defenders in that zone.
That would have set up a very manageable 3rd and short play, Peter, but they couldn't sync up on that one.
That's a tough break.
Starr approaches this to the left sideline, and they get the first on 3rd and long.
Bart Starr zings this one perfectly. Great pass, great catch, great play. Let's have another look. Bullseye. What a precise throw. They keep doing plays like this, he could be in big trouble.
Great pass, Peter, and he's having a terrific day so far.
You bet. So far, he's got 196 yards and 1 touchdown.
McElhenney takes it off the toss and will end up losing a couple. Starr fires 15. I want to go back and talk about that last tackle in the backfield. That was a great stop.
Yeah, Dan, that was Harry Carson making that play. How often does it seem like we say that? He does so many things well. But what I always loved about Harry is his tackling. You will almost never see him miss a tackle that he has a chance to make.
McElhenney catches it in the flat, and he's looking for room. Brought down at the 10. It'll be first and goal. Starr throws a beauty to the right side, and it's caught for the score.
Chad Warwick faces down 2 defenders and comes away with the football. Oh, nice catch.
That touchdown is going to establish some distance between them, Peter.
That's a big score.
Now the extra point, and it's good. Davidson kicks it off. Mitchell fields it way back at the 8. Tackled at the 29.
Bobby Mitchell
Received that nice kick and a nice little run back after the catch. Good job.
The Assassins passed well last time out. We'll see if they stick to the passing game as they start this drive at their own 29-yard line. Mitchell catches it left sideline and eventually shoved out at the 44. First down. Munson takes it off the toss and runs into traffic. Tackled at the 44.
You be ready out there. You hear me?
Munson picks up a yard on the play, and that will bring up third down.
Chuck Muncie played it smart on that last one by following his blockers, but hey, they were unable to open up any holes for him.
Well, not much of a gain there, and they will face third down.
Third and long, too, Dan. Big play coming up.
Young throws this one deep down the right sideline, and the ball's caught at the 29. Finally gets out of bounds at the 17. First down, 3 wideouts in the game. Munson gains 3 yards, and that brings up second down. Muncie punches this one left to center and moves forward for 7.
Chuck Muncie stayed with his blockers on that last one, and it paid off big time. You know, Dan, it's always good to have a wingman or two.
A great job to move the ball and get themselves into a third and short situation. This is a critical play for this drive.
Yeah, now, Dan, they can just fall forward and make the play.
Sounds easy, Peter, but we'll see if they can pull it off. Muncie gets the handoff and heads left, brought down at the 3. And that'll do it for the third quarter. The Cobras enjoying the lead, 24-10.
Lots of scoring opportunities right here, Dan. Excellent back, a sure-handed receiver, and an accurate quarterback.
Coates tags the missile, and that will be a gain of 3.
Steve Young has a knack for sticking square pegs through round holes when it comes to completing a tough pass.
He's been on point with the short pass so far, Dan. That pattern's worked so well, we're probably going to see it over and over again.
Well, why not, Peter? His receivers are open and making grabs, and nobody has really stopped him from doing it. Young throws a bullet to the flat, and it's caught for the score. Now the point after, and it's good. Medina boots it away. Reed fields the kickoff at the 10. Dragged down at the 31.
Andre Reed
Got a very respectable return off that nice kickoff there, Dan.
The Cobras will start this drive at their 31-yard line. Menzelars catches the lob over the middle and is past the first with daylight. Touchdown!
Pete Metzelars makes the catch and then takes it for a great run here. Now he's got it. If you give him the room, he'll be happy to take it from you.
Big play to snare that one and put 6 on the board.
He's got a nose for the end zone and the ability to get there. Coverage better tighten up, though, unless they want to see that play again.
It's good. Davidson boots it away. Mitchell fields it way back at the 9. Tackled at the 31.
Bobby Mitchell
Got a very respectable return off that nice kickoff there, Dan.
The Assassins got into the end zone last time they had it, and they're looking to do it again. They'll start at their 31-yard line. Bethia gets the sack way back at the 25.
Elvin Bethia gets to his man in the backfield for a big loss. I don't know what happened to the protection. Let's have a look. You know, Dan, it's all about focus and persistence. He was not going to let that quarterback get that pass off.
Another sack by this defensive squad, and they have generated, well, some very shocking numbers so far.
I don't know about shocking, but turf eating, yes.
Brought down at the 22. The Cobras are going to try and capitalize on the interception. They'll start this drive at the 22-yard line. McElhinney loses about 3, and that brings up second down.
Ken Norton Jr. targeted the ball carrier early and didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
That's his second tackle so far. Webster tackles in for a short loss.
Johnny Webster targeted the ball carrier early and didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
Good defense that's forced 2 losses in a row. Starr zips it to the left sideline, and the reception is made past the markers for a first down.
I'm gonna be hot today. I can feel it.
You already hot.
Starr got hit as he threw that one, and that will be an incomplete pass.
Bart Starr got the pass off on that last play, but barely. The defensive pressure caused that pass to be incomplete.
Potential for some nice yards, but it falls incomplete. That will bring up second down. Starr throws this to the end zone, and it's tipped. Incomplete.
Tom Brookshire
Cuts in there and gets himself in a perfect spot.
Absolutely, Peter. He's able to keep the receiver from getting near it.
Well, the closer you play, the better your shot is at breaking up the completion.
That's incomplete, and the defense keeps the points off the board.
perfectly played. Great call by the defensive coordinator.
Third down coming up. Compton tips it away on the coverage. Incomplete. That will bring up 4th and goal. 4th down, goal to go. Davidson from 26 yards out and puts it through. It's good. Davidson sends it downfield. Mitchell fields the kickoff at the 7. No one in front of him. Touchdown!
Bobby Mitchell is going to get this kick deep and point to the other side of the field with the afterburners lit. This is one of the dreams come true for a special team squad. What a play.
Peter, this touchdown was a very important one.
Well, it pulls them closer and keeps them in the game, Dan. They'll need more of the same if they want to pull this off, though.
extra point, and it's good. Medina kicks it off. Reed catches it back at the 8. Breaks the tackle. Dragged down at the 30.
Andre Reed got a very respectable return off that nice kickoff there, Dan.
The Cobras will begin the drive at their own 30-yard line. Starr rifles this one hard over the middle, and it's complete for a first down and a whole lot more. Flag down on the play. Let's get the call.
Neutral zone infraction, and the penalty is declined.
First down, both tight ends left. McElhenny catches it in the flat, and that's good for 6.
Hugh McElhenny had nobody on him. The quarterback saw it and got the ball to him.
Time and time again, he makes a fantastic option of himself coming out of the backfield.
Well, there are some runners that just have a knack for the passing game, and this guy's got it.
McElhenny has his number called on second down and gets past the line. Dragged down at the 39. Hauls him down in the backfield, and that takes them even farther away from the markers. That will bring up 4th down. Huber lines up for the punt.
Don't let him get that point.
Huber gets the ball and punts it away. The Assassins find themselves in dangerous territory and will start this one way back at their own 5-yard line. Sutton brings him down behind the line at the 4.
Leo Sutton got a great jump on the play and brings the ball carrier down for a loss in the backfield. Nice defensive stop.
That's his 3rd tackle of the game. Muncy makes his 25th carry of the game and gains close to 10 yards on the play.
This kind of pickup should be no.
3rd down, 2 tight ends in the game.
Blake Cross made the save, dropping the ball carrier before he could get to the markers.
The defense's back was against the wall, and they rose to the challenge, Peter.
Yeah, Dan, that's great D. They had to make a stand here, and they stood together.
It will be 4th down. Mazza gets the snap and punts it away. Tackled at the 45.
Andre Reed racked up a few yards on the run back there, whittling down the size of the punt a little bit.
The Cobras offense takes the field, and they are already halfway home. They'll start at the 45-yard line. McElhenny chews up 4 yards, and that brings up 2nd down.
Watch out for the play action!
McElhenny gets the call again and will end up losing a couple.
Brian Abraham targeted the ball carrier early and didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
Nice job eliminating any forward progress on that play. That will bring up a 3rd and long. Morley makes the catch on the right sideline, and they get the first on 3rd and long.
Natron Means used the blocking, but this stingy defense didn't give up much at all on that last play.
Not much there. It'll be 2nd down.
Got to take what you can get, Dan, but they were, hoping for more.
2nd down, 2 receivers to the left. Means bulldozes is right of center and maybe picks up one on the play.
Natron Means got some help on that one in the form of blocking, but he still couldn't make a play out of it.
Well, not much of a gain there, and they will face third down.
Third and long, too, Dan. Big play coming up.
McElhen has his number called on third down and heads wide left. Brought down hard at the 12.
There's still time left. We got to start making...
5 on the play clock. Means takes it across the line of scrimmage and maybe picks up one on the play.
Natron Means had some blocking help on that last one, but he was still left with nowhere to go.
Second down. The clock is stopped at 2 minutes.
You're not going nowhere.
McElhen, yet the Assassins take their first time out.
Let's hold him to 3 here.
McElhen, the Assassins will take a timeout. That's their second.
Ainsley Compton made the save, dropping the ball carrier before he could get to the markers.
He's now up to 6 tackles. Fourth down, and the field goal unit is on the field. Davidson with a 23-yarder, and it's good!
Billy Davidson puts in an easy short one. A clean kick, no worries.
Although they get the field goal, that's the 3rd time they've had to settle for 3 points from the red zone. Can't be happy with that.
Nope, you always want to punch it in when you're close in like that.
Mitchell fields the kickoff at the 8. Round to a halt at the 30. The Assassins start this drive of the game from well in their own territory, and the clock at 1:47. There's a penalty marker on the play. Let's listen into the call.
Kerry Ball had crossed the plane made by the tips of the football on that last one, so he got the call for a neutral zone infraction.
First down with a split backfield. Sacks him, and the clock will continue to run. Second down, and the clock is now at 1:4. The Assassins take a timeout. That's their final one.
We need a big chunk here, boys. Yes, sir.
Third down, 14 yards to go.
Sit. I got back-to-back stats, y'all. Let's go.
Sacks him, and that takes them even farther away from the marker. Fourth down coming up. Fourth down, and they're going for it. Hauls him down in the backfield, and that will force a turnover on down. Starr takes a knee, and the clock will tick down.
Don't come back like you.
Starr takes a knee, and that will do it. And that will do it for tonight's game. The Cobras come out on top, 37-24. With this one in the books, let's take a look back at some of the action. So, the ball game is over. Let's take a quick look back at how it went with our post-game show. Let's get started in this one early in the third quarter. Young went to work on third down, and he was able to find his man. A 21-yard play that set up a visitor's touchdown. The Assassins climb back again and are now down by 7. Towards the end of the third quarter, the Cobras inside the red zone. Star connected with his man on this one. A 10-yard touchdown for the home team. Still late in the third, the Assassins back by 14. Young went up top on a third down play, and he was able to find his man. They climb back again and are now down by 7. The Cobras answer right back. Metzelars came up with a huge play here as they cover a lot of real estate on this one. A 69-yard touchdown for the home team. The Cobras winning 31-17. McDaniel is reading the quarterback's eyes all the way, and he's able to get his hands on this one and picks it off. The Cobras, later in the fourth, the ball at the 26. Star went to the air trying to convert on third down, and he found his man. That set up a 27-yard field goal. Still in the fourth quarter, the Assassins trailing by 17. Mitchell is back to return this one. He's got a little room to run. He's got blockers in front of him. He is on the move. They trim the lead and are down by 10. The Cobras now in the fourth quarter. Star connected with his man on this one. Unfortunately, they could not capitalize on the play. The Cobras out in front, 34-24. Star went up top on the third down play, and he was able to find his man. That set up an easy 24-yard field goal. And that's where we'll have to leave this one. The Cobras come away with a win, 37-24. Okay, here's your 2K Sports Player of the Game.
Elvin Bethea elevated his game like he always does. Well, he was the best player on the winning team. It's as simple as that. We'll see if he's able to keep up this high level of play in the games ahead.
For my partner, Peter O'Keefe, this is Dan Stevens saying goodbye until next time.